Hello and welcome to Cinematography. I'm Don Perignon, saving you from getting ripped off. And welcome to Superhero Month! That's right, a whole month dedicated to superhero movies, and why not kick things off with everyone's favorite loner badass mutant, Wolverine? X-Men Origins Wolverine, released in 2009 by 20th Century Fox, was set to be the first in a long line of X-Men Origin movies. Yeah, we only got two. And thank God I needed to see Magneto's origins retold as much as I need to see Spider-Man's origins retold. They've been retold so many times that the stories are engraved in the human genome. Originally written by David Benioff, the same David Benioff who is the current head writer of Game of Thrones, Wolverine was set to be a darker, more brutal story with an R rating. Then Skip Woods, the writer of Hitman, was hired to revise and rewrite the script. David Ayer, the writer of Training Day, was also set to contribute to the script, as well as James Vanderbilt, writer of Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2, and Scott Silverman, writer of 8 Mile, being hired for some last-minute rewrites. Well, that explains why the movie's such a hot mess. You got 5 different writers with 5 different styles of storytelling, one of them being the writer to Hitman. Sounds like the ingredients to a shit smoothie to me.
All bets are off! All bets are off! All bets are off! What the fuck did you think? What the hell I was going to do? Every time I stand in front of you, so you don't have disrespect. How far can you take that bullshit? Now it's time to get this shit on! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, that's wrong! All bets are off!
The movie starts out in Canada, 1845, with a young Sabretooth watching over a sickly Wolverine. No, you got your timelines mixed up. The Mutant Age wasn't released until the 1990s. No, seriously, that was a thing. For those who don't know, Wolverine's given name is James, but I'm going to call him Logan anyway, and Sabretooth is Victor. Logan's father comes to see how his son is doing when he hears Victor's father, the groundskeeper, come into the house drunk doing his George the Animal Steel impersonation.
Your father's drunk again. You should help him home.
Elizabeth!
His father goes downstairs to investigate, and after hearing gunshot, James finds his father lying on the floor. Adamantium rage! Wait, does that even count since his claws are bone? Whose idea was it to make his claws bones anyway?
I don't know.
James stabs Victor's father, only to receive a shocking revelation.
He wasn't your father. Son. No! No!
He runs into the woods because even for a child, murder was punishable by death in 1845 when he's chased down by his brother.
I didn't mean it! Yes, you did! He deserved it. And he gave it to him.
Not the words you want to hear from your brother deep in the woods in the middle of the night.
You have to be hard now.
Again, not sure who wrote these lines, but I'm starting to question their credentials.
We stick together no matter what. And take care of anyone who gets in our way.
Okay, either one of the writers is therapeutically writing out a past experience, or the audio got mixed up with a gay porn. My money's on the latter. So the two run away from home, sticking together, as we watch them fight through several wars, and let's face it, aside from the acting, this is the best part of the film. Enjoy that 60 seconds of credit intro because it's all downhill from here.
Fuck!
During the Vietnam War, Victor kills an Allied soldier during his berserker rage, and the two are sentenced to death by firing squad. Of course, they don't die, and the military reacts to this about the same way this guy reacts to a killer tire.
Oh God, the kid was right. The killer is a tire.
So they're locked away, and Stryker... No, not that one. Although that would explain the dialogue earlier. No, we're talking about Major William Stryker. He tells them he's putting together a special team made up of special people, and he wants them to join. Many participants didn't make it home from the Special Olympics that year. Cut to Nigeria, where we see the team made up of mutants I've never seen before, except Wade Wilson, who is already a mutant in this universe apparently. How else will he be able to do all this shit?
Okay. People are dead.
Wow, that was the best line they could come up with? It's Deadpool, for fuck's sakes! Alright, I will.
Okay.
Choppy choppy dun dun. The place has something to do with diamonds. The movie doesn't bother explaining what, since they aren't there for the diamonds, but to find out where the head honcho got a rock that contains adamantium. Because even though they can have both, being a bunch of douchebags doesn't mean they have to be a bunch of greedy douchebags. There has to be some standards. They're directed to a village, and when the villagers refuse to tell them where the rest of the adamantium is because it's from a meteor they believe is sacred, Stryker orders the villagers killed, which is enough to make Wolverine quit, thus beginning his career on Broadway. Jump 6 years later in Canada, we see that Logan has built quite a life for himself. He has a nice cabin, a girl, a decent job working alongside this guy. Elsewhere, Victor is killing off his old teammates, starting with the guy who could control electronics. Lights out. Stryker shows up in Canada to tell Wolverine that Wade and Lightbulb Guy are dead because someone is killing off the old team and asks him for his help.
Your country needs you. I'm Canadian.
As time passed, Logan would improve on his ways to decline invitations.
Excuse me, I'm Eric Lensher.
Tell Xavier.
Go fuck yourself.
Sometime later, while Logan's at work,
I sense something. A presence I've not felt since...
Sabretooth attacks his girl. Yeah, because bone can cut through steel.
Of course! Don't you know anything about science?
Logan gets to her in time to find her dead. Well, time for that epic showdown, in which Wolverine gets his ass whooped. He was just hit by a truck, and that's the most painful thing that happened to him? Out for revenge, Logan joins up with Stryker and becomes part of the Weapon X program. After surviving the adamantium procedure, he overhears them talking about erasing his memory. What? You can't trust a guy who ordered millions of innocent villagers murdered? What are the odds? Causing Logan to go berserk with his new shitty-looking claws. Why is the width so big? Couldn't the props department create better-looking claws? Oh wait, they did, in the previous movies! And someone please explain to me how bone claws that look like this turn into perfectly formed blades?
I like turtles.
Logan escapes, taking shelter with Jonathan and Martha Kent, when they're killed by Agent Zero. Did I forget to mention his name? Probably because everyone simply remembers him as the guy with the guns. Huh, I guess he really is a Zero. And then a chopper tries to blow him up. You know, if you hadn't shot the old people first, you would have got him.
Now you tell me!
Needless to say, they're as effective as a bowl of Cheetos left out in the rain during a hurricane. The new Cinemashby t-shirt is here. That's right, you can be the envy of your friends while styling and profiling in your brand new Cinemashby t-shirt. But wait, fashion trend setting isn't the only thing it's good for. It can be used to wash the dishes, scrub the floors, wash yourself, wipe your ass. Warning, do not flush dirt down toilet. Shit! Discipline your pet. Be a superhero. Block the sun. Blow your nose. Wrap your hair. Hide from your enemies. Well, maybe not. Nurse a black eye. And much, much more. Don't delay to order your new Cinemastery t-shirt. Click on the link in the description. Operators are standing by. He goes to see Will.i.am. I don't know his character's name, and I don't really care. He's a bootleg Nightcrawler who tells Logan that they started rounding up mutants after he left. Oh, and remember that guy who stopped the tank missile? Well, that guy was supposed to be the Blob, who became fat from an eating disorder. Because obesity is funny. No, it's not. Elsewhere, Victor is sent to get a young Cyclops, who's wearing ruby sunglasses. Don't bother explaining where he got the movie. It's not like you bothered explaining any of the other convenient occurrences. Why is he even in this movie anyway? Instead of X-Men Origins, it should have been called X-Men. Unnecessary cameos. Anyway, Scott is captured on Stryker's order, who Victor's been working with the whole time.
What a twist!
Blob tells Logan that Stryker's been capturing mutants to steal their powers, taking them to a secret island, and the only person to escape from that island is Gambit, which I guess no one bothered to go after. Damn, even in this universe, no one gives a shit about Gambit. Gambit is easy enough to find, and Logan goes to talk to him, while Will.i.am goes out back to be killed by Victor. And in the process, killing his on-screen acting career. Inside, Wolverine and Gambit get into a fight for no real reason at all, demonstrating Gambit's telekinetic powers. Wait, what? Getting blasted through a wall into the alley, Logan sees Victor over Will.i.am's body.
2 years I rotting in that hole and I never...
Okay, that was actually funny. The two battle again, which ends with Gambit suddenly on the roof, striking down in what should be mutant suicide for him. I'm not going to bother explaining how Gambit's powers work, but if you look it up, you find out he really should be dead right now. Unless they're using the Highlander storyline. Yeah, that was a thing too. The 90s were weird. He then starts fighting Wolverine, then he tries to run away from him. And why did he come back?
Because good is dumb.
That boy dead.
So you're gonna take me to this island where I can kill Creed, Stryker, and pretty much everyone you hate in this world, you understand?
And in return, I'll help you kill the agent that signed you up for John Carter in Battleship. That improved my career tremendously. So Gambit takes him to the island, which happens to be 3 Mile Island, where Stryker is taking the mutants' powers by transferring their blood, because that's how genes work, into Weapon 11, which is Deadpool. Confronting Stryker, Logan finds out that his girl is still alive and was working for Stryker the whole time.
Tell him about the day you died.
They gave me a shot of hydrochlorothiazide. It reduces the heart rate so low it appears you flatline.
I guess it also makes fake claw marks on the bodies too, since she's covered in blood. And having been completely humiliated, Logan walks out.
I don't think so.
Logan's girl is working for Stryker because he's holding her sister captive. She's also a mutant who has the power to persuade people when she touches them. Victor is pissed because Stryker let Logan go and does nothing. I can so see Stryker hitting him in the nose with a newspaper every time he complains.
Victor, please. You can't let him go.
You can't beat him.
Give me the adamantium.
Tasking.
Bad. After a failed surprise attack, Victor is about to kill Logan's girl when he returns to finish what he started. He's about to kill Victor when love saves the day.
Logan!
You're not an animal.
Based on this period in his life, you might want to hold off on that statement. Well, it's time to save the mutants, or as I like to call it, pointless character cameos. Because everybody loves pointless character cameos. The fuck we do! Let's see who we got in this one. Banshee, Storm, Toad, I think. Some Ice Chick, Quicksilver, Cyclops again.
What? I'm getting there.
Okay, up until now, the movie has been slowly declining like an alcoholic rock star on his way to cirrhosis of the liver. Getting worse each second, but still salvageable. Here's where the movie takes a fucking nosedive off the Everglades into an active volcano. Stryker releases Deadpool to stop them, and for fuck's sakes, just look at him! I would talk about everything wrong with this character, but as you can see, he is way too many, so I'm just gonna pick one at random. Why does he have blades in his arms? Wolverine's claws are only a foot long, they're supposed to be anyway. Small enough to fit in his forearms, but we're talking 3 feet of blade here. How the fuck does that work? Does he just walk around not bending his arms? Ah, cool and refreshing. Now if I can only get it into my mouth. Try taking off the mask. But then how will we breathe? So they get into a fight, and with the help of Victor, Deadpool is defeated, destroying one of the plants in the process with his laser eyes.
This is intolerable!
You'd think the movie would end here, but no! Wolverine has to lose his memory. Stryker decides he's going to shoot Logan in the head with an adamantium bullet.
You can't stop him. Even with that, he'll heal.
His brain may heal, but his memories won't grow back.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Victor takes off because he can do that. Logan is shot in the head, losing his memory. Logan's girl dies from a gunshot or something, but not before she makes Stryker take the walk of shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
And the kids are met by a really shitty-looking CGI Patrick Stewart, proving that he knew where they were all the time and could have saved them weeks ago.
Whoa. What a dick.
This movie is awful. And the funny thing is, I can't explain why. The acting was great. There's more than enough action in it. Yeah, some of the special effects were bad, but not enough to ruin the movie. Maybe it was a constant shift in tone, or maybe it was the fact that due to so many writers put their hand in it that a lot of the parts, although would be solid writing on their own, just didn't mesh well. Whatever the reason, even though the movie made a killing in the box office, 90% of moviegoers left the theater feeling unsatisfied, like they just ate a plate of rice cakes. It was bland and not very fulfilling. Which goes to show you that box office gross doesn't always reflect movie quality. Then again, compared to next week's movie, this one looks like Inception class quality. I'm Don Perignon, saving you from getting ripped off.
It's coming! Here's one! Back to the face!